Hello, investors. Welcome to Chart Shastra. Today is day 43 of our 100-day price action challenge. Coming to the market was up, but most of our portfolios were down, right? That's because only the Nifty 100 or Nifty 50 stocks were moving in the green. Whereas, if you look here, Nifty small cap and micro cap were literally down 2%. In fact, they're down almost 4% in the morning. During the second half, the market has little bit recovered, but if you look at Nifty, it was up almost 1% in the morning, but during the second half, it has booked some profit. So that was a counterintuitive price action happened across the day. Let's quickly just check our important levels here. You know that only when Nifty breaks above this 23,200 or at least 400 for better confirmation, we can see that at least the correction has halted. Till then, the market is in still a bit of panic mode. Nothing has improved on Nifty Junior too. Same story happening in Nifty 100. Nifty Mid Cap too. In fact, it has broken down here. It is almost trying to reach these election lows, right? That's what we were talking in the previous videos. Look at Nifty Small Cap. It has literally touched this line and quickly bounced back today. That's why I have highlighted this is one of the most important support zones for Nifty Small Cap stocks. If the index breaks below this level, you might be looking at again 14,150 or somewhere 13,400. That would be very drastic fall in our portfolios. And look at micro cap, it hasn't even reached this selection low or the important support zones, right? Which is around 19,500. It is almost again another 8 9% far away. Let's hope that this microcap index doesn't reach this level. If that happens, right, again, still most of our portfolios are in the small cap as well as micro cap space. So you need to make your heart very strong during these times. And coming to Nifty 500, nothing improved here. It is just simply going down. Again, to highlight it, these would be the support levels, which is 20,000, which we have been talking. We can just draw a reference line for our future. Let's see whether, especially with the budget coming up, if the market is disappointed with the budget, we might really test these levels. Let's hope that it doesn't happen or it doesn't come to that scenario. Coming to the bank Nifty, it was almost up 2% in the morning because of the most recent RBI news. They are injecting some around 1.5 lakh crore of liquidity into the market. That's what there was a lot of buzz in private banks as well as PSU banks. We will look at their individual charts whether the story has really changed or it was just one off event or one off buzz. Look at it, it is still sliding down. Auto tried to recover, but again, the broader trend is still downside, right? Reality too, at one point of the time, it was up almost 3.5%, but again, there was some profit booking happening. So the market is still not in a healthy sign. Look at Pharma after this yesterday's breakdown, which we have highlighted in multiple times. See, there was a very strong follow through action through the downside. It is down almost 2.3%. That's another massive fall for index like pharma. You might be seeing many pharma stocks are correcting by 10 15%, especially in the last 3 4 sessions, right? So the money is getting out of pharma index. Look at infra situation is not helping here too. Even FMCG has been in the last these support levels from a very long time. Let's see how this goes. Telecom to again just had a quick blip here. It went all the way here and a quick bounce happened here. Healthcare too, almost a replica of pharma index, not at all looking good. You know, media, it's one of the very weak names. So let's start with a 100 names, how it's looking. Starting with Reliance, nothing major happening here. I've told you this is the line I'm watching for. Again, look at here. Probably the market, which is the 22,000 level, right? If Reliance break this 1200 level, I think the market would break the 22,000 level because Reliance is one of the largest heavyweights in Nifty index. TCS2 not at all looking good. Again, hanging at these support levels. If it breaks this 4,000 level and especially this 3950, we might see another series of correction in IT space too. HDFC was up 2.5% thanks to RBI, but again, it does not change much. If you look at other stocks which are much stronger than HDFC Bank, they reacted well. Let me show you those stocks in the coming analysis. Bharti Airtel, nothing interesting here. Still in a long-term consolidation. ICICI Bank, it had results effect, it had RBI effect. Despite that, it failed to move up a lot. It is only up 1.5%. But hopefully, let's hope that it stays above this line. As long as it is above this line, it's okay. But again, if it starts closing below this 1200 and going down, it means bad news for Bank Nifty as well as ICICI Bank. Infosys, nothing doing as of now, taking rest probably. SBI did not react much to the RBI news. That's a little bit strange here, whereas other PSU banks have reacted very well. ITC still going down. You might be seeing a lot of volume spiking up in the ITC because of the demerger happening. So many index funds would be exiting from the ITC now. Hindustan Unilever, nothing interesting. LIC is still very weak. It has literally tested, made a new low again, and quickly bounced back. HCL Tech, it's already started to slide down. Not at all looking good for HCL. It used to be a very strong name, right? In fact, it has literally held this period. This period is what I call one of the most volatile periods in the recent time, from September to January, right? During this time, the stock has resisted well, made a new highs, but with the results disappointment, the entire story has changed. L&T not at all looking good. Sun Pharma major breakdown, down 4.55%. That's massive. That's why the pharma has broken down. See, this would what I call the most recent support for Sun Pharma, and it has look at the volumes here, almost 200 300% spike in volumes. That's very massive for Sun Pharma, I guess. It's not at all looking good on the chart right now. Look at Bajaj Finance. It's interesting, right? That's what I was talking about the HDFC Bank. If the chart is stock with such strong, good news, it should ideally move up. And exactly happened in the Bajaj Finance. But again, if I zoom out multiple times, the stock had tested these levels. So let me just quickly open a weekly chart here. Still, this 8,000 level needs to be taken out for more confirmation. That's what we need in such market, more confirmation. NTPC not at all looking good. In fact, it has tried to move down a little bit, but again quickly bounced back. Axis Bank finally it has moved up after this long selling happened almost from August because of RBI. But again, let's just not get away with one day's price action. Maruti is still looking better, acting very well as of now, doing well. Little bit surprised with Maruti's strength lately. Kotak Mahindra still holding this gap. That's a good sign. Let's hope that it maintains this gap and when the market recovers, it breaks out of this 1955 range. Then that would be a very good news for Kotak Mahindra. Mahindra and Mahindra not looking good. Let's go with ONGC also same story, not looking good. It's heading down again. Tata Motors, nothing major, although it is up 2% today, but that does not change the story. Ultratech Cement still holding its level, but again, it is in this channel. As long as it is in the channel, it might move up and down. So nothing to do here much. Adani Enterprises going sideways. Power Grid again very weak. Made a new low today. See, very weak name. Titan going sideways as of now. Bajaj Auto nothing. Only hope is left for the people invested in Bajaj Auto. Adani Port going sideways. Coal India, same story. Nothing big happening here. Very weak. Asian Paints too, very weak. Wipro again came back to this 303 level. See, the sentiment of IT has literally changed after this new AI model called DeepSeek came into the market. Yesterday, the entire Nasdaq was down. So, IT is not looking well in such market scenario. Hindustan Aeronautics down 2% again. It started its down move. See, that's what I was warning about in my past videos. If it breaks this level, right, we might see a correction all the way of 20-25%, and that's what happening in the HAL. Not at all looking good as of now on the chart. Bajaj Finso again tried to close above this level, but again a little bit weak closing. But again, it's a very good day for Bajaj stocks, especially Bajaj Finance and Bajaj Finso. EMOT not at all looking good. Trend still needs to recover a lot. Not at all looking great here. Adani Green, let's ignore Adani names for a while. Simons again, a big reversal. It tried to move up, but again came down. JSW still hanging at these lower end of the channel. Dani Power came back to its base. See, what's the use of moving 20% and 5%, 4% continuously? It needs to build that momentum. Again, probably there would be 1 or 2 days, there would be another day. Some news might come, it would be up again 10%. So let's not waste our time here. But I told you this might need lot of time to adjust. Nestle not at all looking good. I was still heading down, heading down. It's making new lows. See, I'm just zooming out the chart. It's a lot of room left here, right? Let's hope that don't come to these scenarios. But again, market is not at all favorable. Bail again, consistently staying below this. The longer it stays below this support line, right? The more number of investors get used to this, and the more harder it gets to break out of this range. So most likely the scenario would be it is heading down. That would be the scenario. Varun Beverage is still struggling at the support level. So let's see. Let's wish it good luck. Let's see whether it would move up or not. Geo Finance, very weak name. Ignore this name. One of the, I think most of the institutions have already exited. Only retailers got trapped here, I guess. ELF trying to move up again, but again, we know this is the line 762. Only then we can think of something. Tata Steel to just a 1 day move. Nothing important happening here, although results are out, I guess. Vedanta to same, just like Tata Steel, but much better than Tata Steel. Grasim needs to close above this line. See, it moved up with buzz in cement stocks, but again, quickly rejected and started slowing down. IRFC, nothing. Probably budget needs to lift off these names. LTIM, nothing interesting here. Indigo, a bit interesting, closed above this, but again, too many lines, right? Let's delete all these lines. Do you see any pattern here? Nothing, right? It is just moving very, very, very choppy. So, unless and until it breaks above this line, only then we can think of something. Tech Mahindra, again, the IT is not favoring. SBI Life still heading down for this. Let's wait and see how it turns out. Pidilite not at all looking good here. ABB2 not at all looking great. It is heading down, making new lows again. You know, this was the support, and now it is waiting for these levels or probably these levels. Divis have highlighted that if it closes this gap, the stock might free fall, and that's what happening. Maybe we might expect a little bounce since almost for last 5 6 sessions it was down 12%, right? So maybe it will test this gap again. If it gets rejected and moves down, right, that is more of confirmation of downtrend. So please be careful if you are shorting now. So already this was the very good point to short, but if you are entering now, please be careful. I wouldn't suggest that. HDFC Life again. See, this was the gap. It got closed and it is started moving down. That's not at all a healthy sign. Hindalco again, very weak name. EFC2, very weak name. It has been sustaining below this level for a long time. That's what I'm talking. Let the stocks not sustain below their supports. The longer they sustain, the weaker they become. Britannia again, there was a reversal here, happened here. So as of now, it has just taken a rest here. If it goes below this level, that's it. Whoever who has entered with an aggressive stop loss, it was somewhere around here, right? 3.5%. So uh, a bit disappointing, Britannia too. I thought it would sustain this action, but looks like it is just a false breakout. Ambuja Cement not looking good. Gale still going down, not at all looking good. Tata Power, very weak name, very weak name. REC, you don't want me to comment, right? See, such a weak name going down, made another new low, 2% down, very choppy name. So probably REC is almost at its long-term support zone, I guess. You can connect multiple times the stock reach when it's reaching 400 or 410 level, it has bounced back. So if it goes below this level, gone again. We might see another kind of fall of 13-15% in REC. Others and Sumi, same story. If you want me to extend this line, I can extend this line. But again, too many lines on my chart. I don't like too many lines. But see, I'm just trying to teach you here. Simple horizontal line saves a lot of time and energy. BBCL heading down, I've already highlighted. It came back, got rejected here, and perfectly in a downtrend now. Godrej Consumer Properties not looking good. Got rejected multiple times here and heading down. Eicher Motor, let's extend this line somewhere. Let it consolidate here, let it consolidate, and if it moves up, nice. Otherwise, let's wait for the market to settle down. Bank of Baroda, a bit surprising despite the RBI news, it did not react much. SBI did not react much, and Bank of Baroda. Probably these are the stocks which are not getting benefited much by the RBI, I guess. Cipla, I guess, the result had a very, very volatile reaction today. The stock went all the way up here and it has also all the way went down here. So it's a very big candle, almost a 8% range has happened on Cipla. Let's wait for a few sessions and see how the results would be digested in the price. JSW Energy down 6%, massive, massive fall. See, it was the first to crack down. It quickly fall 20%. Then it has recovered almost half of it, I guess. Yes, half of it. 13, more than half of it. And a perfect rejection here, down another 14%. TVS Motor, just as it is making new lows, probably the result was decent, I guess. Volumes were double the price, did not close above this level, so a bit disappointed. But again, I would be crucially watching for this level, especially in such market condition. Only then I would get my conviction. Torrent still holding here as of now. See, the entire pharma index was going down, but Torrent is holding well. So that means that it is one of the at least a relatively a bit stronger names in pharma. Shriram Finance not doing good. Chola again probably waiting for result, I guess. There was a very big spike, but within this channel it has happened. Bajaj Holding still consolidating here. Let's wait above 11,400 level. Adani Energy Solutions very weak. Punjab National Bank up 4%, 4.5%, but still it needs to close above this trend line, right? Only then we can say that the trend has changed in Punjab National Bank. Doctor, it is another fall today. See, not at all looking good. United Spirits too, not looking good. Though the up 2.5%, but again, real estate has literally fell 30%. The stock has literally fell 30% in last 30 days. So, lots need to recover. We can just draw this line here. So this would be acting as the new resistance for Lora. iPro still needs to improve a lot, not looking well. Havels going down slowly, inch by inch each day. Boss too, not looking good here. Apollo Hospital, this would be the level I would be watching this 6500 level. If it breaks this 6500 level, we might see another 4 5% correction. Zydus finally broke down here today. I was highlighting in my yesterday's video that after a very long consolidation, it has broken this line. Yesterday it was confirmed, and today there was a very strong fall through reaction. So Zydus life not at all looking good. So more and more number of stocks are becoming weaker. Hero Motocom no improvement. Naukri no improvement. Tata Consumer too. Again, nothing major happened here. Dabur is getting tighter and tighter here. Let's see how this goes. Lombard, not great. Sindel still below this baseline or the support line. So let's wait. The longer it sustains below this line, it means that the has become weak. P cement up 3.5%, but again, very choppy name. Canara Bank did not react much today. It's also hanging at it lows, not at all looking good. Union Bank is up 5% almost, but again, even the results were out also. But I am always waiting for this 130 level. I think it is one of the hardest level to reach because if it breaks this above 130 level, my conviction over Union Bank would be changed. But till then, very choppy. I'm in no use of talking about this. Adani Total Gas, again, another time waste. NHPC still heading down. It has become much weaker, probably testing these lows. A little consolidation here. Again, a breakdown would imply that it might correct. Same thing happening on BHEL. It has become very weak. It was already a weak name, but I thought this quick recovery was something, this 13% recovery, but it was just a trap. It was just a short covering happened on the stock. IRCTC, nothing major improvement. So that's it for the 100 stocks today. So let's wait. I think we are having the budget session on this Saturday. Till then, let's not trade. Let's just keep simply watching it. I know the small caps were correcting a lot, but almost it's been 4 years. We are having a very wonderful market. Only after 4 years, we are seeing such volatility. Let's adapt to this volatility and let's not make any foolish decisions in such market. Thanks a lot for watching. See you tomorrow.